Welcome to this week's streaming breakdown, starting with the Netflix numbers and after that the Nielsen numbers. We're diving into the weekly top 10s, the biggest hits, and everything you need to know about the world of streaming. Let's get started. First up, we are looking at the Netflix viewership numbers of the week of January 10th to the 16th. Top 10 movies. Let's take a look at how the week played out. We're looking at the views for movies on Netflix, English or non-English. Number 1 is La Dolce Villa, with 19.8 million views. Number 2, I'm Kinda Pregnant, with 13.7 million views in its second week. Honeymoon Crasher, with 11.4 million in its first week. Number 4 is 9.9 million for Aftermath. Number 5 is Shrek, with 7 million. Now for number 6 to 10. At 6th place is Shrek 2, with 6.1 million. Back in Action is at number 7 with 5.7 million. The Witcher Silence of the Deep is at number 8 with 4.8 million. Dead Before the Wedding at number 9 with 4.4 million. And Doom Dam with 4.1 million at number 10. And now the top 5 views for movies on Netflix on its opening week. Number 1 is Back in Action with 46.8 million. Number 2 is Kinda Pregnant with 25.1 million from last week. Newcomer La Dolce Villa from this week is at number 3 with 19.8 million. Ad Vitam at number 4 with 17.1 million, and also from this week Honeymoon Crasher, number 5 with 11.4 million. Here's the top 10 movies of 2025. At number 1 is Back in Action with 126.9 million. Number 2 is Ad Vitam with 55.9 million. Number 3 is The Secret Life of Pets 2 with 43.9 million. Number 4 Kinda Pregnant with 38.8 million. Carry On is at number 5 with 23 million. Lucas Wild is at number 6 with 21.4 million. La Dolce Villa at number 7 with 19.8 million. The Secret Life of Pets is at number 8 with 18.9 million. Number 24 is at number 9 with 18.6 million. And Bogota City of the Lost is at number 10 with 16.7 million. Now the top 10 views for shows on Netflix, English or non-English. At number 1 we have The Are Murderers, Season 1 with 10.7 million. At number 2, Cassandra with 10.2 million. Number 3 is Surviving Black Hawk Down with 7.9 million. Cobra Kai Season 6 with 5.9 million is at number 4. At number 5 is Apple Cider Vinegar with 5.6 million. Number 6 to 10. At number 6 is Sweet Magnolia Season 4 with 4.5 million. Number 7 is The Night Agent Season 2 with 4.3 million. Love is Blind Season 8 is at number 8 with 4 million. Wrong Side of the Tracks Season 4 is at number 9 with 3.8 million. And Prison Cell 211 Season 1 is at number 10 with 3.6 million. Now the top 5 views for shows on Netflix on its opening week. Number 1 is Missing You with 21.7 million. Number 2 is XO Kitty Season 2 with 14.2 million. The Night Agent Season 2 with 13.9 million is at number 3. Number 4 is The Wake 2 with 10.6 million. And at number 5 we have American Primeval with 10.4 million. Here's the top 10 shows on Netflix, English and non-English in 2025. At number 1 we have Squid Game Season 2 with 117.1 million. At number 2 is Missing You with 45.7 million. Number 3 is The Night Agent Season 2 with 40.9 million. American Primeval is at number 4 with 35.1 million. Squid Game Season 1 is at number 5 with 32.5 million. XO Kitty Season 2 is at number 6 with 27.1. Sakamoto Days Season 1 is at number 7 with 25.8 million. The Trauma Code Heroes on Call Season 1 is at number 8 with 24.8 million. The Breakthrough is at number 9 with 22.6 million. And The Are Murderers Season 1 is at number 10 with 19.5 million. Now we're looking at the Nielsen viewership numbers of the week of January the 13th to the 19th. First up, the top 10 minutes watched for movies by Nielsen. At number 1 is Back in Action from Netflix with 1.535 billion. Number 2 is Ad Vitam, also on Netflix, with 379 million. Number 3 we have Despicable Me 2 on various streaming services with 324 million. Number 4 is Unstoppable on Prime Video with 266 million. And number 5 is Despicable Me on various streaming services with 240 million. Now for number 6 to 10. Number 6 is Moana on Disney Plus with 231 million. Number 7 is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent on Netflix with 228 million. Number 8 is Horizon An American Saga Chapter 1 on various streaming services with 167 million. Number 9 is Hotel Transylvania 2 on Netflix with 162 million. And Rush Hour on Netflix is at number 10 with 145 million. Now looking at the top 5 minutes watched for movies by Nielsen. Number 1 is this week's Back in Action with 1.535 million. Number 2 is Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 with 753 million. Number 3 is The 6888 with 658 million. Carry On at number 4 with 658 million too. And number 5 is Furiosa, Mad Max Saga with 567 million. And here's the top 10 movies by minutes watched in 2025. Number 1 is Back in Action with 1.535 billion. Number 2, Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 with 1.444 billion. Number 3 is Furiosa and Mad Max Saga with 850 million. Number 4 is Despicable Me 2 with 829 million. In the Heart of the Sea is at number 5 with 670 million. Interstellar at number 6 with 667 million. The 6888 is at number 7 with 658 million. Carry On also with 658 at number 8. Ad Vitam is at number 9 with 654 million. And the first Despicable Me is at number 10 with 626 million. Now looking at the top 10 minutes watched for original shows by Nielsen. Number 1 is American Primefall on Netflix with 1.412 billion. Also Netflix is Squid Game with 1.259 billion at number 2. Number 3 is Lampman by Taylor Sheridan on Paramount Plus with 1.056 billion. Number 4 is Severance by Apple TV Plus with 589 million, mainly due to the Season 2 premiere. XO Kitty is at number 5 on Netflix with 546 million. Number 6 is The Traitors on Peacock with 487 million. Virgin River on Netflix is at number 7 with 481 million. Beast Games by Mr. Beast on Prime Video is at number 8 with 429 million. I Am a Killer on Netflix is at number 9 with 404 million. And Apple TV Plus' Silo is at number 10 with 396 million. Here's the top 10 original shows of 2025. At number 1 we have Squid Game with 8.210 billion. Number 2 is Lampman with 3.734 billion. Virgin River is at number 3 with 2.749 billion. American Primefall at number 4 with 2.666 billion. Missing You at number 5 with 1.776 billion. Silo is at number 6 with 1.263 billion. Beast Games is at number 7 with 1.232 billion. Evil is at number 8 with 1.202 billion. The Traitors at number 9 with 1.042 billion. And Severance is at number 10 with 589 million. And lastly we have the top 10 minutes watched for acquired shows by Nielsen. At number 1 we have Younger on Netflix with 1.347 billion. Number 2 we have Bluey on Disney Plus with 1.087 billion. Hulu's Bob's Burger at number 3 with 882 million. Grey's Anatomy on various streaming services is at number 4 with 864 million. Dexter at number 5 with 756 million. At number 6 is Family Guy on Hulu with 724 million. The Walking Dead on Netflix is at number 7 with 712 million. ABC's The Rookie on Hulu is at number 8 with 705 million. The Big Bang Theory on Max is at number 9 with 699 million. And The Equalizer on various streaming services is at number 10 with 658 million. Here's the top 10 acquired shows of 2025. At number 1 is Bluey with 3.429 billion. At number 2, Bob's Burger with 2.730 billion. Grey's Anatomy at number 3 with 2.667 billion. The Equalizer at number 4 with 2.565 billion. Dexter is at number 5 with 2.472 billion. The Big Bang Theory at number 6 with 2.205 billion. Family Guy at number 7 with 2.121 billion. Younger is at number 8 with 1.347 billion. Friends is at number 9 with 1.308 billion. And The Walking Dead is at number 10 with 712 million. And here's the top 10 overall of 2025. Number 1 is Squid Game. Number 2 is Lampman. Number 3 is Bluey. Number 4 is Virgin River. Number 5 is Bob's Burger. Number 6 is Grey's Anatomy. Number 7, American Primefall. Number 8, The Equalizer. Number 9, Dexter. And at number 10 we have The Big Bang Theory. Now we have some news and updates about some shows. Adam Nagaitis, known for The Terror and Chernobyl. Joseph Davis from Endor. And Ruby Ashburn Circus from I, Jack White are set as series regulars in Star City, rounding out the cast of Apple's upcoming For All Mankind spin-off. Star City is another alt history retelling of the space race, when the Soviet Union became the first nation to put a man on the moon, but this time we explore the story from behind the Iron Curtain, showing the lives of the cosmonauts, the engineers, and the intelligence officers embedded among them in the Soviet space, and the risk they all took to propel humanity forward. Ryan Murphy's latest installment of his Netflix monster anthology series has cast Susanna Son, known for The Red Rocket and The Idol, in a series regular role. Although details regarding who she will play and the season 3 plot are under wraps, it will focus on suspected serial killer Ed Gein, to be portrayed by Charlie Hunnam, known as the Butcher of Plainfield or the Plainfield Ghoul. Gein confessed to murdering 2 women in the 1950s and also allegedly made trophies out of bodies and skin of corpses he exhumed from graveyards. The mythology and adventure of Avatar The Last Airbender will continue with Avatar 7 Havens, a new 26-episode 2D animated series ordered by Nickelodeon from original series creators Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko and Avatar Studios. Avatar 7 Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, that title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. As 911 Lone Star is now cancelled, the popular first responder franchise will stay in the South with another offshoot. The long-in-the-works 911 spin-off at ABC has received a straight-to-series order from the network and has settled on a setting, Nashville, Tennessee. It will premiere during the 2025 and 2026 season. Marvel Television has passed some development of TV series planned. Those include Nova, Strange Academy, and Terror. The White Lotus Season 3 premiere drew 2.4 million cross-platform US viewers on Sunday night. That's a 57% increase over Season 2's premiere, which saw 1.5 million viewers, and an impressive 155% higher than the 944,000 who watched the Season 1 premiere. In the 36 hours post-premiere, the Season 3 debut has already grown its audience 90% to 4.6 million viewers, HBO says. The Last of Us Season 2 premieres on April the 13th on HBO. HBO debuted a few new posters showcasing Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. With the return of Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock in Daredevil Born Again, Marvel Studios' head of streaming television animation, Brett Winderbaum, shared an interesting update on the rest of the Defenders. In a new interview, Winderbaum said Marvel is exploring bringing back Kristen Witter's Jessica Jones, Mike Colter's Luke Cage, and Finn Jones's Iron Fist. Looking ahead, here are the shows coming your way. First up on Sunday, February the 23rd, is the Season 2 premiere of 1923, created by Taylor Sheridan and starring Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford. It releases on Paramount+. The series follows a generation of the Dutton family in 1923, during a time of various hardships including prohibition, drought, and the early stages of the Great Depression, which affected Montana long before the Wall Street crash of 1926. Also that Sunday is the Season 1 premiere of the spin-off of Suits, Suit LA, starring Stephen Amell. It releases on NBC. It follows a new group led by Ted Black, a former New York prosecutor who built an LA law firm that specializes in criminal and entertainment law. Also that night on NBC is The Americas, narrated by Tom Hanks. It explores the wonders, mysteries, and fragilities of the Americas, the largest land mass on Earth, as well as extraordinary, untold wildlife tales that will resonate with millions of people all over the world. On Thursday, February 27th, is the season premiere of Running Point on Netflix, starring Kate Hudson. Isla Gordon, overlooked her whole life, is appointed president of the LA Waves basketball team, a family business. She aims to prove she was the right choice despite the skepticism. And also on Thursday, February 27th, is the Season 1 premiere of House of David on Prime Video. The once mighty King Saul falls victim to his own pride. As an outcast shepherd boy, David is appointed as the second king. And that's it for this week's streaming breakdown. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for all the latest updates. And I will see you next time.